Good afternoon, everybody. Time to wrap this baby up. We've had ourselves one whale of a week. Even the low volatility days on Monday and Tuesday, we still were on the right side of the market. Yesterday was a huge day in all the markets we traded except for the euro. And then today we came in wanting to be sellers in the E-mini, buyers of the financials. We did well. It's fun when that happens that way. Okay, right here we've got a very, very strong selling today in the E-mini. If we close this below 62.50, the market is set up to sell. On Monday, the attractor is this 38, 39 area. I think the market is headed to it. Theory says when we cross this low volume number right here, we should get to the high volume number without a change in news. And the economic news continues to be somewhat mixed, but generally speaking, favors economic slowing rather than economic growth. The Treasury yield curve is flattening. That tells you the market doesn't think the stock market is going higher anymore. It doesn't say it's going lower, but it says there's a lot of uncertainty about the stock market continuing to rally. And as Jim points out, the knob spread increased again today at 1028. So a lot of things are pointing for weakness in the stock market, and that's why I think we're headed for this 1837, 1838 area. Okay, this morning we started out to be sellers. We wanted to sell 70, 72s. There was volume 66, 67, and we said it might take 66, 67s to get into a short, but we thought we could do a little better. And the call to be short this morning wasn't magical thinking, or it's just right in front of us. When you understand the profile, you understand what you're looking at, it's pretty easy to make these calls. And we started out this morning. Yesterday, we thought the market would sell if it couldn't hold 1881.50. It finished in the middle of the range. We had 2 days where it closed at 73. But when you take a look at the overnight action, you're looking at nothing but Bs. And you can see how this low volume number stopped the buying off the opening of the day session. And you can see that we're dealing with a B right now. This 50 area, 51 area is a reasonable support. I think for the overnight market that we're going to have support in the 50 area, assuming that we can close this below 1860. On the 180-day information, we got a little volume bulge at 41.50, then we have it again at 38. So minimally, I think we're going to make it down to the 42 area before Monday's over. We don't have a lot of news to drive the trading. We have pending home sales. The market's focus will be Russia, the Ukraine, and then perhaps pending home sales after that. Didn't have an estimate for it. We'll update it on Monday. So we wanted this firm. The screen also confirms the selling. We want to be sellers first. Got a high volume number here at 60. We're at 56 right now, so we'd like to sell 59s to 61s. And right now we've got an M period high at 57.50. If that is the high in the close, we make new lows. The sell's going to drop down to 55.57. On the buy side, we'll make buy 150. It's just a round number. It should bounce the market. And then we'll make 45.47 for buy 2 for the overnight session. And if it were going to be the day session, we wouldn't be too interested in getting long until we got down to the 40-42 area, because we think the market is headed lower. So that's it for the E-mini. This morning, like I said, we wanted to be short. We were sellers first. We thought 55.50 to 60 was reasonable support. That was our buy zone, and it worked out exactly as planned. Okay, moving on to the note. Jimmy, did you whip them up over there in the E-mini today? Hopefully you were in early. I don't know if you came in early this morning or not, but a short side should have been nice to you today. And I know you love the short side, as all X-Floor types do. And the reason for that is that you are always selling to the retail account. You are making market. So for you to get long, goes against years of conditioning. Okay, the note today we wanted to be long from 03 to 31. The low was 124.01. We had a sell at 7 to 11, and that worked out. The high was 10, so it worked out pretty darn good. We've got a B pattern in a higher market. That means long liquidation. People, it's the end of the week. It's Friday. The market has rallied, in fact, really since Tuesday. So why not take some profits? We got pending home sales on Monday. I don't know what the estimate is. Usually not a market mover. I like the buy side, but because it's a B, I think we might do a little better. So we'll make it 24.01, 23.29 for buy 1. And then we'll make it 21.25 for buy 2. On the sell side, we're going to sell failure to take out this 4 to 8 area. And that's it for the note. Big day today in the bond. The market is still taking the knob spread higher. That usually means that players think something's going to go wrong somewhere, sometime. They think that interest rates may have peaked and they're headed down for a while. So I don't know if it's unrest around the world. I don't know if it's financial instability, a financial surprise coming. Somebody always knows. And what you have is that you may not have a specific reason, but you can see the knob spread expanding. You can see that the sell side's not there. Right now we're at 28. We want to sell failure to take out 35, 34 for the overnight session. I think we might be a little lower. And on the buy side, we'll make it 21.25 because of the knob spread. We'll be a little more aggressive on the buy side in the bond. And then we'll make it 13 to 17. Who'd have thunk, Jimmy, that the knob spread would be expanding like this? So somebody out there is at least concerned about the economies or war breaking out somewhere. I doubt if it's the Ukraine and Russia, though. I mean, that's just asking to be slaughtered. Okay, gold rallied today. It could not take out that 1305, 1307 area. We started out this morning wanting to sell 1303s, 1305s. We wanted to buy the 94, 96 area. The low was just under 99. So the market was stronger than we thought it was going to be. But we did catch one side of the market selling the 1303, 1305 area. And in a market that's this volatile, missing your buy or sell zone by a couple of bucks, that's pretty easy to do with that kind of volatility that we work with. So we've got a B, we've got long liquidation, we've had quite a rally from the other day, some profit taking into the weekend. We've got pretty good resistance at 5 to 7.5. So we'll make that sell 1, give it a little room. Russia made a lot of noise, and we'll make 10 to 12 for sell 2. On the buy side, because it's a B, I think we might go a little lower. We're going to keep it at 95, 97. Then buy 2 will be down at 90 to 92. Large institutions are the sellers of gold. They don't see the chance for appreciation that they did last year. Buyers are the retail account. And the reason that there are buyers is because of what every central government in the world is doing. Printing money. Crude's an interesting market. Crude, based on profile patterns, quite often does not generate follow-through buying or selling that you would expect. The long-term fundamentals for crude are bearish because of increased production in the United States, Iran, Iraq, and Libya. But the rumors of war can snap this thing back in a New York second. So it can move really, really quick that way. We are pointed lower, so 100 is one of those round numbers. We'll make buy 1, 100, 100 and a quarter. Let them take it a little lower, and then 90, 50 to 75, and we'll adjust it Monday morning. The last rotate up stopped at 75, then at 100, so we'll make 175, 100, sell 1. And then 101.25 to 50 for sell 2. And the euro has been the toughest market to trade. It's quite often doesn't show us any volatility. The move is over by the time it gets to the United States, and the dog for currencies is London. That's where it starts. Generally speaking, the European Central Bank, European finance ministers would like to see the euro lower so they can export to somebody but themselves. Doesn't hurt Germany as much as it hurts the rest of the EU, but every time they get on their soapbox and try to talk it down, I think comes after the initial selling, it comes right back in their face. So they got a problem if their goal is to increase their economic growth through exports. So we've got a seller in this 38.50 area. We've had a buyer down here at 138 even. So selling 45.55, then 65.75. On the buy side, we'll make it 38.15 to 25, and then 37.90 to 38 even. And that's all I have for April the 25th, 2014. Any questions? If not, I'll see y'all bright and early Monday morning. It's got about another hour's worth of work to do before I get outside and do a little yard work. So y'all have a great weekend. Hopefully the southern central plains will still be here come Monday. We got big storms forecast, but you know how these weathermen are. They like to talk everything up. Y'all have a great weekend.